Loot hacks, am I right? Pretty cool mechanic. So, if you don't know already, loot hacks are the mechanic where you can put sprite dust into adding weapons into the loot pool for you and only you. So what do I think, and what do I want to see in the future? First, let's talk about the Oni shotgun. It's a pretty good shotgun. It's not the best in the loot pool because the pump is there, but it's better than the 8-bit and it has way tighter spread than the pump. So if you're hitting all your bullets on one person, you're hitting a bunch of damage. The Oni hasn't been in the game since Chapter 6 Season 1. It's insane to talk about, considering it's been a year and a half since it was vaulted. Pretty crazy, right? Next up, we got the Chug Splash, a team heal item that's probably really good to put in the loot hack mechanic. I feel that having the Chug Splash in the loot pool as a loot hack is very smart. Although they could have just put it in the regular loot pool, they didn't need to put it in loot hack. Like we had it in Showdown, why do we need to put it in something like a loot hack that is keeping it in the core loot pool? Next up, we've got the base boost. And oh my god, I hate these things. The worst mobility of the season, especially in build mode. They also leave a trail behind you showing where you're going. Please remove these from the loot hack mechanic. I don't want to see stupid items in my loot hacks. Next up, we've got the dualies, and they're starting to grow on me. I mean, Fortnite had to buff them to make them good, but now that they have, they're really nice weapons. I haven't gotten to the point where I've unlocked the Hop Rock dualies, but currently the gold and purple dualies are doing a really good job. I just feel like they're outclassed by other groups of weapons, like the drum gun, the Scholar, the Ranger. Hell, even the tac pistol does better than in some scenarios. But even if they're outclassed, I mean, you get a purple or gold one 15 to 20% of the time from chests, and you can even get an exotic. So I feel like they're worth picking up. Next, we've got the flare gun. And although within the summer update last season, they suddenly made it a loot hack. What the hell? But it's really good in this season because everyone's running away. You can shoot the flare gun and they'll be marked for you and your team. Would I spend my sprite dust on that? No, but it's still a cool item. Lastly, we've got the minigun. I honestly think the minigun, although it's a rarer weapon to find, it's really, really good. I honestly think it's the most busted part is the fact you can get a mythic minigun from a chest. That's insanity. Why would they do that? But also at the same time, it's hilarious to get a mythic minigun from your first chest of the match. So what I want to see for the future is I want to see them add maybe a brand new weapon to that mechanic instead of just adding OG weapons or older chapter weapons. The leaks already show we're getting a bunch of new assault rifles, shotgun, I think is a shotgun. I will fact check that and put it in the video. They're also planning on adding the rocket ram, the banana of the gods, and a bunch of Fortnite stuff from October. That's enough out of me. Let me pass the mic to my buddy Gio real quick.
Hey, I'm Gio, and honestly, I think the loot hack system's like fine already, but what I think would be really cool is if we could choose what kind of weapons we want. Like imagine if it brought up like a hack screen and it was like, oh, here's different loot pools you can bring from, choose this to like give yourself. And I think that would just be super cool because just getting sprites, I don't hate it, but I feel like it would just add a lot more usability.
And let me pass it to my friend Neem B Crazy.
Alright, I'm gonna say this, the game is nice. I think all of us can agree. But if there is one big thing about it, it is some of the weapons. I'm not gonna just say this for example, but to be honest, there isn't many SMGs. The problem with that being there's only one or two, not as much of a variety as we had beforehand. We have too many ARs in the game. We love assault rifles, yes. But let's also not forget the fact that there's many other weapons in the game that we should be able to use, not just one or two of those weapons.
And we'll finish off our special guest with Fishy Killed You, creator of Next Gen Royale.
The loot hack is really fun. I feel like they should put them in categories. Like you can have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and you can pick between what weapons you want to be added from each one. That would be awesome. Or just keep adding unique items, like bring back fun items and maybe throw in a few mythics or something like that. And like add a few more like little overrides or something for loot hacks. I feel like that would be awesome.
And there you have it, the opinions of my friends. And now you know everything you need for loot hacks. Just want to quickly mention that the people in this video's links to their channels are in the description. Be sure to check them out. Some don't actually post Fortnite content, like Genie Be Crazy. He posts SpongeBob Resignation Incident videos. But if you want more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.